How's it going, everybody? Let's continue on in Luke. Saying, Blessed be the King that cometh in the name of the Lord, peace in heaven and glory in the highest. And some of the Pharisees among the multitude said unto him, Master, rebuke thy disciples. And he answered and said unto them, I tell you that if I should hold their peace, the stones would immediately cry out. I tell you that if these should hold their peace, the stones would immediately cry out. And when he was come near, he beheld the city and wept over it, saying, If thou hadst known, even thou at the least in this thy day, the things which belong unto thy peace, but now they are hid from thine eyes. Of course, they're blinded, the Israelites, the bloodline, because it was always God's plan who varied sheep would be throughout all of the earth, from the very beginning of time to the very end of time on this earth. And many would not be, of course, of the bloodline, or most would not be of the bloodline, I would suspect. Hard to say. Wonder if it ended up being 50-50. That'd be pretty cool. For the days shall come upon thee that thine enemies shall cast a trench about thee and encompass thee around and keep thee on every side. That's judgment. And shall lay thee even on the ground, and thy children with thee. And they shall not leave in thee one stone upon another, because thou knewest. Oh, that's not judgment. Sorry. It's talking about the fall of Jerusalem, not thy time of thy visitation. And he went into the temple and began to cast them out that sold therein, and them that bought. So those that bought and sold in the temple, in the Jewish temple, in the synagogues. All right. This is when we would be living. When this takes place, we will know that we are living real time in the end times. And I saw when the Lamb opened one of the seals, and I heard, as it were, a noise of thunder, and one of the four beasts saying, Come and see. And I saw, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat on him had a bow, and a crown was given unto him, and he went forth conquering and to conquer. So Jesus opens the seals. We cannot see that. But the rider of the white horse is the Antichrist, and he has a crown given to him because he does not earn it. He does not really rise from the dead. We suspect 2 days after the Antichrist deadly wound incident from Zechariah 11:17. To put this in perspective, perhaps we should just go to Zechariah 11:17. And it speaks about the idle shepherd, which is the Antichrist. Woe to the idle shepherd that leaveth the flock. The sword shall be upon his arm and upon his right eye. That's where the deadly wound will take place, the right eye. His arm shall be clean dried up, and his right eye shall be utterly darkened. Now, the Heidi Bowl. The right eye darkened Raiders on 11/17, November 17th, which is 11/17. The right eye wound Raiders played the Jets. What hit the Twin Towers or the Twin Trumps? The Jets. And it'll basically be like a clone type situation that gets hit. It will not be the actual Antichrist, and that's where in Revelation, Oakland Raiders logo. See how the right eye is darkened? Well, on 11/17 or November 17th, the Raiders played the Jets. And the game was preempted by a TV show called Heidi. And in the movie Groundhog Day, on the marquee, it features Heidi 2. This is from the movie Groundhog Day. And it says Heidi 2. There was no Heidi 2. So this is speaking about the next 9/11, or this crowning that takes place. Hebrews 2:9, the crowning of Jesus. It is 2:9. Hebrews 2:9, King James Version, Bible Gateway. I took a stab there. And it talks about Jesus suffering his death and crowned with glory and honor. And you come to this crowning of the Antichrist, and the crown is given to him because he doesn't really earn it. He doesn't die and really raise from the dead. He spiritually rises from the abyss. It's Revelation 11:7. When it opened the second seal, I heard the second beast say, "Come and see." And there went out another horse that was red. So after this takes place, you will now be getting into World War III, which they're prepping us for and getting us ready for. There went out another horse that was red, and power was given unto him to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword. When it opened the third seal, Jesus opening the third seal, heard a third beast say, "Come and see." And John said, I beheld, and lo, a black horse, and he that sat on him had a pair of balances in his hand. And I heard the voice in the midst of the beast saying, A measure of wheat for a penny, and 3 measures of barley for a penny, and see thou hurt not the oil or the wine. When he had opened the fourth seal, I heard the voice of the fourth beast say, Come and see. And I beheld a pale horse, and the name that sat on him was Death and Hell, which hell means the grave, so it's death and the grave followed with him. And power was given unto him over 1/4 part of the earth to kill. That is not land mass, that is population. 1/4 of the earth to kill with the sword and with hunger and with death and with the beast of the earth. I love you very much. Ask questions anytime. That's what I'm here for.